Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Thrifty Tina B and I have another garage sale haul for y'all. So stay tuned and we'll get into it. First of all, I want to thank everyone for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank Annie Cuckoo for her recent collab of $5 DIY fall decor special, I'll call it that I participated in. It was a lot of fun and I learned a lot watching all the other YouTubers that participated in it. And if you'd like to see that video, it'll be in a link in the end to see what I made for the $5 DIY Dollar Tree Fall Challenge. Anyways, if you haven't seen my channel before, I do thrift hauls, garage sale hauls, antique store walkthroughs, just all kinds of stuff. I'm dabbling a little bit in the DIY since I'm learning so much. So I may have a few of those on here too. It's just going to be a wide variety of stuff. So if you like that kind of thing and you want to come back and see more, please hit that subscribe button down below. And if you like anything you see, please hit the like button down below. And come back and see me again. Okay, well, let's get into this garage sale. It's all garage sale. And I got quite a bit, as usual. I always tend to do that. I go a little crazy. But let's get into this. And if you hear little clickety clacks down on the floor, that is my baby puppy Squirt. It never fails whenever I get on to start recording. He's got to start walking around on my hardwood floor. So, without further ado, let's get into this garage sale haul. And I'm going to start off with some books I found. So, let me just reach over here and get these. And these are vintage books, and I was excited to find these. This is the United States Regional Cookbook. And look at that. It was published, let's see here, in 1947. This is a 1947 cookbook, and just look at that. I just love it. I think I will be trying some of these recipes because they look awfully good. I know they're probably not healthy like modern day cookbooks, but oh my gosh, don't some of them recipes look yummy? So I had to pick that up, and all these books were 50 cents a piece, so I was ecstatic to get them. And let me set that one right here. The next one I got was Standard History of Music, A First History for Students of All Ages by James Francis Cook. Right here. And I was looking through it, and this was published in 1925. And this is just, there's no, I mean, just look at that. Look at that. I just love old books. They're so fascinating, and they have such neat pictures. And this one, in the back of the book, had this map, which I thought was just fascinating. And it's of Germany and France, and as it was called back then, Austria-Hungary. It's really neat, and that was a bonus stuffed in this book that I think I'm going to frame and do something with, because that's just too neat. So let me put that back in there so I don't lose it. The next book I got, because you all know I love dolls, and she had 75 cents on this, but because I bought a lot of books, like I said, she gave me a deal on them. And this one is called Making Dolls. And it was published, it's not super old. It was published, it looks like around Okay, it's got those Roman numerals again, and you ladies know I can't translate that crap. But it doesn't look too terribly old. Maybe from, I don't know, maybe the 60s or 70s? I don't know. But it's just a complete book on how to make dolls. Cloth dolls and stuff like that. And I just thought it was fascinating. Because I do love my dolls. And I do collect dolls. So I had to pick that up. Then I found, and this is a reproduction, this isn't an original, ladies. But I loved it anyway because I loved flipping through it. I was standing there at this garage sale flipping through this and thinking, oh my God, the prices back then. This is a reproduction. I think it was reproduced, probably, it looks like it's another one of those doggone Roman numerals. Why do people do that? But I'm guessing about 1960 or 70. I don't know. But it's the 1910 Sears and Roebuck no, I'm sorry, 1902 edition of the Sears and Roebuck catalog. And I just found it fascinating. I mean, the prices for stuff in these things, I could not get over it. And plus it's a kind of a neat reference for the style of furniture and dishes and clothes and everything. Let me show you some pictures here. Look at these bedroom sets. Aren't they neat? I hope I can show those real well. It's kind of a big book, so it's kind of hard to show. But like, you could get a complete bedroom suite for $14.90 delivered to your house. I'm like, oh, I wish we had those prices today, don't you? I mean, look at this. Look at this beautiful cast iron stove here. And look at that price. $14.95. Seriously? So I've been having some fun looking through that. And it is kind of a fascinating reference because I want to look for some interesting furniture. I'm looking for a buffet for my coffee bar back here. And I want kind of a a nice old vintage one. So this has some beautiful furniture in it. Let me see if I can show you one. Let's see if I can. Those are the beds and the sofas and stuff like that. But I could not get over the prices on these things. But look at these dressers. I mean, and they're gorgeous. And they only paid for this one down here on the corner. It was $11.95 delivered. I mean, my mind was blown looking through this, so I had to pick this up. And then the last thing I picked up, because as y'all guys know, I'm trying to redo my living room, and I'm sort of halfway done and halfway not done. So I picked up this 10-minute decorating, and it has lots of nice tips in it for just, like putting things together. And I like this picture here where they took different colored shears and did a window to bring out, so they had all the colors in their room in the shears, but yet still had the nice privacy and stuff. And it has some really interesting tips in it, and I never would have thought about that. And I'm really bad about grouping stuff together. I'm still a work in progress, so to speak. So I had to do that. And yes, that's squirting back in. And look at this. They show you how to do that and everything. So yeah, I grabbed that book too. Okay, moving on. Okay. And these were, like I said, these were all garage sales to this time around. And that's my squirt walking around in the background there. Sorry about that, ladies. At another garage sale, I found this neat broom, or hand broom, or whisk, or whatever it is. and it was a quarter. And I thought, well, that's going to look neat somewhere. It's got a little hole up here that I can hang. I can hang that somewhere. Maybe white distress it. He's not happy right now, ladies. Pardon me just a minute. Okay, ladies, I'm back. Hopefully he'll stop his barking. But as I was saying, I might chalk paint the handle or something and distress it a little bit to match my decor. But I think that'll look neat hanging somewhere. Then the next thing I picked up, and this was, I believe at the same garage sale, was this. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So a white chicken, I think, teapot. Well, not teapot, but maybe creamer or something. I don't know. But I thought it was cute. And this was 50 cents. And it's made in China, but I didn't care because that white rooster will go beautifully in my French country style decor I'm trying to do. Don't you think? So I had to grab it. Sorry, someone's at the door. Hold on just a moment. Whew, okay, hopefully no more interruptions. We can continue on with this haul. But I paid, like I said, I paid 50 cents for this chicken rooster, and it'll look great in my decor. The next thing I found at a garage sale, and like I said, these are all garage sales, so I shouldn't have to repeat myself. I guess I'm still doing it. Was this lovely, and yes, it's a music box. Isn't that pretty? Let me just twined it a little bit so it doesn't play a lot. Love Story, I believe, or Love is a Many Splendored Thing. That's what it plays. But isn't that beautiful? And I thought, I have to pick that up. And that was $1. Okay, then, at the same yard sale, well, I got the chicken. I found this, and I'm looking for white accent pieces. And this is just gorgeous. I don't know. There we go. That's a little better. Look at the detail in that flower. It's a like white porcelain. It's a bell, but I need to attach the ringer to it. But that's just beautiful. And that was 50 cents as well. Then I found this. And I am doing touches of blue and white. And look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Stuffed, but that's to keep it from breaking. It's very nice. There's no maker's mark or anything on it. I don't think it's vintage or anything, but it was just too pretty, and it's in the colors blue and white that I'm doing. So, and this was also $1. So I had to grab that. That'll look pretty sitting somewhere. And then I found a little bottle of butterfly flower perfume. I'm not sure who makes this. The lady told me, but I can't remember, and she charged me 50 cents for that. But it smells so good. It's a really soft floral scent, and that's what I like. And for 50 cents, I picked that up. Okay, moving on. Okay, I've got stuff. If you see me looking left and right, it's because I got stuff on both sides. And I'm trying to decide what next. So I guess I'll go. I also got stuff in front of me here, so I guess I'll go in front of me. At that same garage sale, I found these. And they're not mason jars, but they're made to look like mason jars. And it's hand lotion and hand wash. And if you notice the color, it goes quite well with my kitchen. So I grabbed those, and she charged me $2 for that. And then I found this. And I don't know if you can see it. It's a beautiful cake stand. And the lady was telling me it is old, but she sold it to me for $3 because it had a chip. And yeah, right there's the chip. I don't know if you can see that, but it does have a chip. But she said that this was close to 100 years old, but she was clearing out her house and wanted to get rid of it. And I was admiring it because I wanted a cake stand, because I plan on setting it near my sink, you know, and maybe setting these on it and some stuff in the background. You know how we all do. And she was just so nice, and she goes, well, I'll let you have it for $3. And I said, are you kidding me? Are you sure? She said, yes. So even though it's chipped, I think it's beautiful, and I will value it, you know. It'll look perfect in somewhere in my kitchen decor with some stuff on it. Like I said, maybe these sitting up on it and a couple other things. So, had to get that. Then I found this neat thing. And it's an iron arrow. And granted, the color on it, I don't like the color on it, but I can paint that white and distress it, and it'll go somewhere on my walls. And I paid $2 for that. And it hangs up right here by the end. So I thought, well, I can paint that white, distress it, and it can hang somewhere and look pretty nice. So I think I'm done finding stuff for my decor for now, because I had the car loaded down this weekend, and you know, my husband was like, well, do you want to keep going? And I said, no, I really need to stop. The car is loaded, and I have everything I need to finish up my living room. I just got to get my living room finished up. So we came home. So we really didn't garage sale that long this time, but I still got a lot. Then I found these, and these are going to be perfect for right back here in between these two pictures going up and down. There's two squares, and I hope I can show you those. There you go. And two circles. Aren't those pretty? And they're already white and chippy, so they're going to be perfect. And I'm just going to put them, like I said, right up and down, right in between here. I think those will go perfectly. And then I couldn't get away without finding a few Christmas items. Yeah, still got Christmas on the brain. But I saw this, and I hope that is in the, this is a pillowcase, and if you can see, it's got sparkles in it. Isn't that pretty? And I thought, oh, I can stuff a pillow in that for Christmas time. And she had it marked $1. I hope I can show you that really well. There you go. So I picked that up to go with my Christmas decor when I get around. By the time I get done doing my living room, it's going to be Christmas time, and I'm going to have to decorate, and some things are going to have to come back down. I got to get a move on. And at that same garage sale, I found these. And these are for my tables. I took my end tables and chalk painted them, and then sanded them and distressed them, and then waxed them and everything. And they look gorgeous. And I wanted to bring in some pale green. So I found these beautiful doilies. And she let me have this whole set for $1, and they're just beautiful. And this big one here is going to go on my vintage record player stand that I also chalk painted and distressed and waxed on the top of it, and then my record player will be on top of that. I got all these for $1, so they're perfect. Okay, moving on. Well, let's continue with the Christmas theme, shall we? Let me see if I can get this out of here without breaking anything. I found this. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Yes, it was $3. And it's a glass block with lights in it, and it plugs in. It does work. And I think that's going to look really pretty somewhere in my Christmas decor. So, yeah, I had to pick that up. Okay. Then I spied this guy. And the lady told me the same, I got him from the same place that I got the vintage cake stand. And this lady told me she couldn't remember for sure, but she thought he was from somewhere in the late 50s, early 60s. Look at this Santa. He's a tree topper, but I'm not going to use him as a tree topper. And isn't he gorgeous? He's in such good shape. I think he's probably more from the 60s or so. But he's got little bells and this tree, and this little candle here lights. And he's just gorgeous. So I'm going to set him out somewhere in my Christmas display. Get him back in there. Oh, and I'm sorry, I paid $1 for him. Okay, let me set him out of the way. And we'll continue on. What else is in this bag over here? Oh, yes. Trying to fit all this in. Let me grab some of this out. And this is the other Santa I found. She had $2.25, but she took $2 for him. And isn't he neat? And he just hangs up on the back. And I'm not sure what this string is for. I guess I have to take it apart and maybe he was a light. I don't know. But I thought, whether he works or not, he's beautiful. He's in great shape. And I can use him somewhere in my Christmas decor. And I paid $2 for him. I should have asked her what the heck he was. And pardon me for bending out of frame again. But I just want to make sure I don't break him. Then I found this lovely frame. And I've been looking for a nice little frame to set somewhere that I can put a picture of my husband and I in there. And look how pretty this frame is. And yes, I only paid $1 for it. And it's just so pretty. And I think that'll fit in with my decor very nicely. And I paid $1 for that. And then I found this beaded, I think it's a candle ring or a wreath. I'm not sure. But I love the white of it with the touch of green. And since it was only $0.25, I thought, well, why the heck not? That's gorgeous. I can place that somewhere, use it somewhere, whether for Christmas or just everyday decor. So I grabbed that. Okay, let's move some of this out of the way and maybe I can reach some of the other stuff. I'm trying to work fast here. I hate making it too long, but I want to show you everything. I know you guys like to see everything, so I try and show you everything. Let's move this. Put you right there. Then I found this old sugar jar. Look at this. Look at the detail on that. Isn't that gorgeous? And I paid $0.25 for it. It's a little dirty on the inside. I got to get it cleaned up. But it's a beautiful cream white. And I don't know, touches of gold or something in it. Camera is not doing it justice. But it's just gorgeous. So I picked that up. 25 cents. And then my husband looked at me kind of crazy when I picked this thing up, but the lady was only selling it for $3. Look at this. Now it doesn't have the lid. It is silver. It needs cleaned and polished because it's quite dirty, because she didn't use it for a long time. And this little handle works and everything. And I thought, well, it's an old coffee pot. See, it doesn't have the stuff to it or the lid or anything, but I thought, wouldn't that be pretty to sit somewhere and put a floral arrangement in it? I mean, that'll be pretty, and just add a little bit of bling to the room. You know what I mean? Isn't that pretty? I love that. And for $3. So I'm going to clean and polish that up and put a floral arrangement in there and maybe set it on my kitchen counter. I don't know, or maybe in the living room. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Okay. Then I found this gorgeous bedside lamp. And I don't know if I'll use it on a bedside table or if I'll put it on my desk in the living room or what, but look at this. Isn't this beautiful? It's got the white hobnail down below, or whatever that is. I know it's white milk glass. And then it's got the blues and the whites and the beautiful flowers with a little pink in there. I mean, all my colors, you know. And it was marked $1. So, you know me, how could I resist $1, right? I gotta stop. But it's just so pretty. It's got a little turnkey switch, and they assured me it does work. I have not tested it, but the lady did assure me it worked. I just thought it was beautiful, so it might end up out in my living room sitting on top of my desk. Okay, then, yes, more Christmas. I paid $0.25, but I love little trays that I can do stuff with. So I paid $0.25 for this, and it's just a little Christmas tray. And on the bottom, I don't know if you can see it, does say false graph. And so it is, I believe it to be reasonably old, not super old, but reasonably old. But I thought that's a cute little decor piece for Christmas time, maybe setting candies out or something, you know. And for 25 cents, yeah, I bought it. Okay, next thing I found was this lovely piece, and I have not figured out yet what I'm going to do with this, but isn't that pretty? This was also $1, and it's got the blues and the whites, and it's just like a candy dish. It doesn't have any markings or anything on it, no chips or anything. So, wait a minute, maybe there's something right here. I don't know. There's a little sticker there, but it blends in with the blue. Let me see. Maybe I can peel it off and put it on the back, and that way I can read it. And then we can find out what it is, ladies. Okay, let's put this on the back, and it might tell me what it is. Be a little easier. Prima Designs USA. So that's what it is. It's a Prima Designs USA, and I believe it's just like a little candy dish or some kind of dish, and it's pretty. I don't know. I might hang it up, or I might set it on a coffee table. I don't know yet, but I'll do something with it. And then I went a little crazy with the Christmas because I saw this. And since I'm bound and determined to decorate nicely for Christmas this year, because I haven't in a few years, I saw this, and I absolutely fell in love with it because it has a cardinal in it. Look at this picture. I'm going to try and keep the glare off of it. But isn't that gorgeous? So around Christmas time, I'll be taking down a picture that I probably just put up to put this up. But I fell in love with it, and I love cardinals. They remind me of my grandma and my grandpa. So I had to get that. And it was only $1. I couldn't believe that. I saw the little sticker on. I was like, are you sure she wants $1 for this? And he goes, hold on a minute, I'll check. You know, and he went and he checked. Yeah, she wants $1 for it. So I said, okay. It's coming home with me. I might as well just start decorating for Christmas now at the rate I'm going. Then at another garage sale, I did come across a nice fossil wallet. Look at that. Isn't that nice? It's nice and soft and warm. And I love it when the leather's already broke in and pliable and nice to use. So I am going to use this one. It is so pretty and so nice. And it's got the zipper in the back. It's just, I love touching it because y'all know how nice, soft, worn leather feels. It's wonderful. Okay. Now this next piece, well, let's show this first. This is more Christmas. Sorry. But I saw these, and I saw just one sitting out, and I thought it was just one. So I grabbed it, and I walked over to the lady, and I said, how much is this? And she goes, well, there's a whole bag of those. I had a price on the whole bag. And I said, there is? And she goes, yeah. So I went back over there to find them, and sure enough, there was a whole bag of these. And she had it marked for 7, but I offered her 5, and she took it. And I don't know how many of these are in there, but there's a lot of them. Look at him. Isn't he neat? I just love it. He's so sparkly and festive, and he's got a little jingle bell on his hat, and his face is so jolly. Look at that face. And there's like a whole, I'll show you, whole bag full. And I got them for $5. And they all look the same. I'm going to hang them somewhere. God help me, I'm going crazy for Christmas right now. But I couldn't resist. $5 for the whole bag of Santas. I can put them on my doorknobs or on a cabinet knob, someplace. I will do something with them. Okay, then the next thing I found, thank God it's not Christmas, was this thing. And I do believe it's like a towel holder or something that, you know, would go on a countertop. It's quite big. And I got this because I do sell purses online on Mercari, and I needed something to be able to hang my purse from and take a good picture. So, you know, because sitting it down doesn't do it justice. So I wanted to be able to hang it and be able to take a good picture. And this does adjust. And they were wanting $1 for this. And I looked at it, and I looked out of the box, you know, I thought out of the box and said, oh, that can be my purse hanger for when I take pictures of my purses to put on Mercari. So I grabbed that. Set that back down. Okay, I think we're getting near the end, ladies. We're getting near the end, I think. I'm looking around. I see one more item, I believe. And it was this. Look at this lamp. I love it. Look at the fringe on that. Look at the lampshade. And it's just a beautiful lamp, and I paid $3. And I'm not sure where the heck I'm going to place it, but it does have that French country type thing I'm looking for. Whether I distress it or leave it alone, I don't know. But I just fell in love with it, so for $3, I got another lamp. And my sister Tanya is supposed to be coming over to help me, not this coming week, but the following week, because she's really good at just, placing things just so that they look fantastic. I'm trying to convince her to let me do a walkthrough of her house, because she goes all out for fall and also all out for Christmas. And most of the stuff she's done is all DIY, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So if I can convince her, I'm hoping she'll let me do a walkthrough of her house for fall decor, and y'all can see the stuff she's done, and maybe she can give you some little tips on how she did it and stuff like that, because it is an awesome, she inspires me. So I just hope she'll let me do it. I'll keep my fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed. Maybe she'll let us do a little walkthrough of her house. Okay, ladies, I think we have come, I'm looking to make sure, to the end of this haul. Hallelujah. I apologize for it being so long. I hope it was entertaining for you. I hope you liked what you saw. And if you did, please leave a like down below. I would very greatly appreciate that. And please come back and see me again. So hit that subscribe button so you can come back and see me again. I am Thrifty Tina B, and I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in today. And I will see you on the next round. I do have another collab coming out, and I will divulge more on that later. And it's a fall tray collab with, oh dear, I'm going blank here. Give me a sec. Christmas cookie. Don't quote me on that. I'm so new to this, I'm still learning, so I do apologize, ladies. But I will have more information on that. And if you didn't get a chance to check out my collab with Annie Cuckoo on the $5 DIY Dollar Tree Challenge for fall, please, the link will be up there somewhere. Just hit it and take a peek and see what I actually did. I'm not a fantastic DIYer, but I think it came out pretty good. And look at all the other ladies on YouTube that did their DIY from Dollar Tree for this collab. Fantastic ideas, and so simple. So simple. So don't be afraid to do it. I did it. So anybody can do it. Trust me. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next week or next video. It'll be some kind of haul or some kind of DIY. But stay tuned. And I will see you later. Thank you very much again for tuning in. Happy thrifting. Bye-bye.